taking inventory around here?
Hey, what's a little extortion want to want?
I have jobs and gold to pay. If it isn't my favorite adventurer, looking for a job you can handle on your own, then you've come to the right place. Can I put you to... Brilliant. A Society of the Steadfast Advocate needs someone to investigate a small island off the western coast of Aminos. Prisoners she represented have disappeared from the Aminos stockade. She thinks they were sent to the island to die. Go to Whalefall, determine if she's right, and bring back evidence of the prisoners sent there. If we can start compiling a list of the prisoners and match it to those missing, that will help a lot. Anything else? Talk to Advocate Inawaldowin. I have no other information regarding the job, but I'm sure you'll have no trouble completing it. Well, not too much trouble at any rate. Come back here when you're done and I'll have your pay.
I lost it somewhere. Long time digging.
Sunflower bouquet for my partners. How I miss them. I'll do something so grand. They'll make a statue out of me, too.
Stranger, the stockade... You're actually stopping to help? Everyone else ignored me or looked at me as though I were insane. My husband and I, we were here at Aminos Station on business. Then the jailers grabbed poor Valentine and dragged him away. Into their damn prison stockade. And it won't be long before they finish processing him. Then they'll banish poor Valentine into the jungle and I'll never see my beloved again. Help me save my husband, stranger. I'll pay you handsomely. Please. On the prison island of Aminos? Hardly. Besides, there's no time. Here, take this bottle of Dufort Red. It's a rare vintage that Jailer Omdil absolutely adores. Give him that and he'll let you inside. Then find my Valentine and get him out of there. Here, I'll mark a location on your map. There's a spot out in the jungle where we can meet. I'll have us away off this cursed island by the time you collect Valentine and get there. Just give Jailer Omdil the wine, get inside, and find my husband. I do my research. Everyone in town says Jailer Omdil loves wine. They also say he's willing to look the other way in exchange for a free bottle every now and again. He guards the back way into the stockade, which is perfect for your purposes. Nothing illegal, if that's what you're asking. Well, nothing overtly illegal. We were watching the ships come and go, looking for a suitable crew and cargo we could take advantage of. We're thieves, all right. Maybe the jailers recognized Valentine. Look, I may have exaggerated my distress when we met, but everything I told you is true. They grabbed Valentine for no reason, and if we don't get him out, he'll be lost forever. It's not just the dangerous currents that make Amanos a prison. They do something when they process the prisoners. Magic or alchemy, I don't know the details. But anyone banished to the jungle, they can't survive anywhere but on this accursed rock. It's a perfect prison, and totally inhumane. Amanos Station is the only safe place on this damn rock. It consists of a port, a town, the prison stockade, and the jailer's keep. The rest of the island is a dangerous jungle, full of ferocious beasts. And I don't just mean the prisoners. The jungle's as bad as the darkest pit of oblivion. Wild beasts, monsters, and banished marauders roam freely. Valentine wouldn't last 2 shakes of a guar's stubby tail out there. And if they process him, he'll be trapped until something kills him. I don't know. It depends. Some prisoners undergo processing within days. Others get to remain in the stockade indefinitely, as a reward for some service or another. The jailers call them trusties. I'd use a different word. There's no need. Getting to Amanos isn't hard. Getting off the island? That's another matter. Besides, between the gangs, the creatures, and whatever the jailers do to process the prisoners, only the toughest survive. And they have nowhere to go. Nothing illegal, if that's what you're asking. Well, look, I may have exaggerated my... They do something when they process the prisoners. Look, Valentine and I are thieves, and we're damn good ones. Getting into and out of impossible situations is what we do. In my case, I've had time to plan and prepare. Valentine didn't get the chance. That's why you need to go in there and help him. It's simple. You find my husband before they process him, escort him to the location I marked on your map, and we all get away before the jailers notice a thing. Trust me. Valentine and I have been doing stuff like this since the moment we met. Funny story. Mabson hired us separately to pull off the same job. She hoped we'd kill each other, to eliminate the competition, you understand. The look on her face when she found us, arm in arm, waiting in her chamber 2 nights later. Priceless.
By the 3, are you going to sit down and play, or just stand there gawking?
Need to learn how to stay on the good side of the jailers. You don't want to get processed and banished to the jungle.
Certainly not. I heard that if you get processed and banished, you can never leave the jungle or you die. Some kind of alchemy or magic or something.
Looking forward to seeing what
Through
you make
this
with
gate
that.
lies the jungle of Amanos. Your home for the rest of your miserable lives.
Please, I'm innocent, I tell you. Don't send me into the jungle.
Too late for that. You've all been processed. If we don't banish you into the jungle, you'll die.
Right. Certain death out here. At least a slight chance to survive in the jungle. That's the fate of the banished. This one knows she can never leave the jungle. But sometimes, slipping through that gate is so tempting. Stay back! This one was just looking at the gate and regretting the choices that led her to this fate. This one cannot do that. This one was processed, so she cannot live anywhere but within this dung-infested jungle. You are prisoners and do not know this. Once you are banished to the jungle, leaving it will kill you dead, dead, dead! No, no lie. This one saw it with her own eyes. Poor Humdo did just that. Turned to dust before he had gotten more than a few steps through the gate. The jungle is bad, but turning to dust? This one thinks that would be much worse.
A new chapter for Dame Isabel. Too much?
Ready to write the next chapter?
I really need this to work. But what to give? What to give?
Oh, maybe you can help. I've fallen on hard times. I hope that Zenithar might favor me and help me secure my fortunes, but, well, I don't know how to ask a god for their... well, anything, really. An offering? Like food? Do the gods even eat? Oh, I have a little gold. It's not much. I turned to the god of coin for a reason, but still, give a little to get a lot. Huh? That makes sense. All right, I'll try anything at this point. My situation can't get any worse. Here goes nothing. I hope Zenithar approves. Zenithar? Are you there? I've given you an offering. Don't you like it?
Oh, nice. What did you find?
Any battle we can walk away from, eh? There are none left to stand against us.
What is she thinking? No one gets off this island. Did you see that ridiculous Breton running around collecting trash? called herself Luna Jolvain. She's building a raft to take her to Whalefall. In all my years as a prisoner on Amanos, I've never seen someone get away. She'll get torn apart. Her partner, Anton, was selected for that game one of the jailers plays. He hunts prisoners for sport on that island. She doesn't think he'll last. I've heard the prize for survival is your freedom, so maybe she just doesn't want to be alone. I guess those two aren't the fighting type. Luna said they ended up here for swindling. If you want a laugh, look for her on the western coast. Maybe she's built her trash raft by now. She might even offer you something to help her. So, you plan to help the Breton, eh? Saving that Anton of hers will be tough. Make sure that any gold she gives you is real. Can't trust a swindler. Oh, and if you see her, say hello for me. And good luck crossing that water. So many years, yes. I know every tree and rock. I've seen every type of person arrive on Amanos, thinking they can outsmart it. And do you know what I've learned? There's no way off. They all died trying. Ugh, I'm so tired of telling that story. The first thing anyone asks on a prison island is always, how did I get here? I'm more than the crime I committed a lifetime ago. Anyway, I turned an entire Breton town into skeevers. Not a big deal. I said I'm tired of talking about it. Breton town, I show up, skeevers, then Amanos. That's all you really need to know. Back when I arrived, the Amanos jailers used it as a training ground. It's a nice, isolated place to learn about subduing prisoners. Sometime after they processed me, I was banished to the jungle. Rumors started about a game on the island. I don't know much to tell. No one I've ever met has ever come back to talk about it. Prisoners get recruited from Amanos Station with the promised reward of freedom. If you survive their hunt, you win. Survive for how long, though, they don't say. Other than her delusions of escape. She must be new. I've never seen her before now. And I make it my business to know everyone in the Amanos jungle. She's a swindler, someone good at tricking people into giving away gold. Be careful with her.
Dress your kills quickly if you take them down by the waters. The Ornogs like to sneak them away if you leave them unattended. Or so the locals tell me.
We can reshape these islands with the strength of these stones.
Riding with you, never dull. Lay on! Get back on your feet!
None have bested us.
You dare! You'll pay for that. You think to defy us?